Hey there, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. It's me, your Moon Director. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. But today, I am doing the little 9-card Lenormand spread that I so much enjoy. So I wanted to do it because it's fun and because I wanted to make an announcement. I am offering, and sort of as a celebration of the solstice, which I totally look forward to every year, and the eclipse season coming up. It's going to really mess with the energy. It's like really going to shift and change. We've got this full moon in Sagittarius happening. I kind of think it kicks it off, and then we move into the eclipses, and we've got planets going retrograde all over the place. And so I thought, that I would offer to 3 of my viewers a chance for a personal reading based on a question that you give me. But the way you'll gain entry to these is that I will collect, I will create an entry for you into the drawing for every video in the month of June that you made a positive comment on. So go in and comment on as many of the June videos as you would like to increase your chances. And believe me, there's plenty of them. I do like 24 a week, some weeks more. So let's just see what we get here. Wait, hold on. Okay, that's right. All right, and so let's see what we get here for the reading. Make sure you also check out your sun, your moon, and your rising in case you don't find what you're looking for here. Because I can see this is going to be an interesting reading. I see that as a Capricorn rising. Alright, what do we have? Ooh. Okay, so at the bottom of deck, the overall information is the letter. Okay, so the letter, what is that? That is some kind of a written document. It could be an actual letter that comes in the mail. It could be a written contract. From an organization, an entity. You have been approved for your loan. You have gotten into the school. The doctor wants you to come back in for additional tests. That kind of thing. Information that you wanted coming in a written form. It could be an email. Because emails are used so much more these days than when these cards are written. Generally, when it's Twitter or a phone call, we'll get the bird, so we got the letter. So kind of could be an email. But it's something that could be printed up, right? So, all right. If you've never seen one of my Lenormand readings before, this should be kind of fun for you then. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Underneath that was the moon, which is about using your intuition. And so I think the information that's coming in, you might already know what it is. You might already know what it's going to be kind of in general. So the way I do these readings is I set them up this way. This is the past, this is the present, and this is the future. Present being mid-June forward. You can't change the past, but you can learn lessons from it. You use that information to make adjustments in the current situation, and then you can influence the outcome moving forward, right? So you co-create your future with spirit. So you can't control everything, but there's some things you can control. And so the key to the situation is always in the middle, and here you have the mice in the key house, which means that it is all really important that you pay attention to details. So if you're getting a written document and say it's a contract for a job or something like that, make sure you get into the fine details. Like really drill down into it. Pay attention. That is going to be the key to the situation. Is there's some doubts and there's some anxieties around this whole situation, and you're a little unsure about things, but I think if you follow your intuition and you pay attention to the details, you can manage the situation. In the recent past. Ooh, did I tell you thoughts, feelings, actions? This is thought process up here. In the recent past, you were thinking about a big move you wanted to make. Now, this could be an actual physical move, but it would be like across the country. It would be like it's a big move. It could be across the city if it's like, say, New York or something, but it could be moved to a water area, so maybe it's not, but you're moving down close to the river or something like that. But generally it means a big move. It also means one that's going to transform your life. Like it's going to take you from here to there. It's like a big move of some sort. So it doesn't necessarily have to, you could move within the same city, but usually we'd at least leave the city. it's around like that. In the recent past, you had, currently, you're thinking about what you need to cut out. What do you need to eliminate? So if you are making a big move and it's across country, for instance, you can't take everything with you. What are you releasing? What are you letting go of so that you can, afford to make this move? It could also be the severing of ties of a corporation. So say you get a job offer in the mail and it's a big move to go from this job to another job. So maybe you're not physically moving, but you're leaving one corporation to go move and work for another one. So you're severing ties. It's a sharp, abrupt, permanent cut. Boom, you're done. That's it. And in the future, okay, so you have a guy. You could be thinking about a guy, but generally when I do these readings, when it's a general reading, it's more the energy. So you're thinking about the action, the yang, the action that you're going to take in the future. And look, he's looking forward. So what actions do I need to take to move forward? Like what do I have to get done here? So I'm cutting this out, but I'm moving forward. And now what do I have to do? This right here would be your feelings. And in the past, this is what you were doubting, what you were worried about, what your concerns are about, and you were wondering if it was going to happen. Like, this is a long-awaited change. Like, you have been waiting and waiting, and you've been wondering if it's actually going to happen. So you've been thinking about this long-distance move. You've been wondering if it's actually really going to come together and happen. And in the future, you have a community. But it's a community where you feel at home, because this is in your heart space and it's represented by the heart. And so when you have this heart with the community, you feel at home in this new community that you're going to. So whatever information is coming in this letter, whatever the contract is, whatever this is, you're going to feel like you have gone home. Make sure you're paying attention to the details, but this looks good. All right, in the recent past, we had cycles. A cycle ending, so a new cycle could begin. You had to complete a process in order to start a new process. I mean, this could be the birth of a child. That sometimes is represented by that, especially with the stork here. That would totally change your life and move things forward, so it could definitely be that. And if so, in that case, Capricorn, I would like to wish you congratulations. Could be a grandchild, doesn't necessarily have to be your child. You could be like, when are my kids going to make me a grandparent? So maybe that happened. But it's a new beginning. It's a new something. You took a new action. You did something that was different, that ended a cycle, so a new cycle could begin. And, oh, look, currently you're feeling pretty good about things. That's the happiness. And the happiness is showing up in the Rider House, and the Rider House is about information and news coming into you in a hurry. So this letter brings happiness. Yes, good news. Congratulations. I don't know what this is. Maybe you find out about the birth of a child. Maybe you find out about a new job, a new opportunity. It's something, but this new community fills up your heart with love. Also could be. Oh, and the outcome is the sunshine. I'm forecasting sunshine ahead. I wish I could do that for everyone where I live. All right, so following your intuition is going to bring you so much happiness in a community that you really, really feel good about. And if this is a love relationship, it looks good too. I don't really see love here, though. I see community. Gosh, that looks really good. Okay, let's get a little guidance about what you can do here to manage the thought process to facilitate having the best outcome possible. Lots of guidance. Okay, I don't want to say you're moving, but you're moving. Okay, not every Capricorn is moving, but something major is shifting. You are leaving some aspect of your life behind and moving forward. It could be a job, literally. But if you're moving. Oh, you have more cards than I thought. Okay, so this is the process. This is the creative process. This is you creating the process. You are the alchemist. You are in control. You are the one creating the changes. All right. Matters of the heart. If it is, it could be. This is freedom. This is setting yourself free. This is setting someone else free if they come back to yours. If they're not, they never were. This is transformation with that butterfly. This is, I've been using strategy, but now I'm just going to use my intuition to create transformation. This is using the tools that are at my disposal to create the transformation. This is setting something free. This is setting something free. What are you setting free in order to bring around this change? But you feel like you're stepping off without a net. Like I'm going to take this leap of faith. This is the leap of faith card. But the outcome looks beautiful. Like the outcome is a community that you love. It's forward thinking. And it's sunshine and happiness. Really nice cards. All right. How can we manage in the best way are the emotional issues around this? You know, this move might have already happened. It's in the past, actually. So this would be cutting ties with maybe an old way of life, which makes you a little uneasy, but ends up bringing happiness. It's because it brings you happiness that you're making these, you know, if you're following your... So you're doing what makes you happy, which means cutting out something that wasn't working for you. Oh yeah, a fiery climax approaches, and luck is on your side. So if it's a swift, abrupt ending, which, you know, is definitely suggested between the fiery climax and the scythe here, I wouldn't worry about it. Luck is on your side. This is happiness. These cards all look good. Might be a little tense, but it'll turn out okay. I have decreed that. I see it in the cards. It looks really good. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you have the green man. I didn't know what that was, but it's abundance. Nice. And play. Lots of fun and games ahead. Lots of enjoyment. All the things that really make you feel good about where you are and what you're doing. Oh, Capricorn. Lucky, lucky you. Looks great. Looks great. One of the better readings I've done today. Super happy for you. All right, let's get one more bit of a guidance here. Remember to leave me a comment. Let me know what you're moving, job or home or community. What are you doing here? It's interesting. It's very interesting. That was fast. You have finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. This is a move that makes you feel really good about your life, whatever kind of a move it is. If it's a move of house, a move of job, a move of group that you hang out with, whatever this is, this makes you feel like you have come home to you. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Very exciting. All right, we will talk soon, and you take care, okay? Don't forget to do your entries.